Hello and good vibes. I'm Angelina and this is your Good Morning Minute. Today we're talking about a grief that is not always recognized. The grief of having a parent but not receiving the parenting you needed. Maybe your mother or father was physically present but emotionally unavailable. Maybe they provided food, clothing, and shelter but rarely offered comfort, encouragement, protection, or affection. Maybe addiction, mental illness, family dysfunction, immaturity, or their own unresolved trauma kept them from being emotionally present. Or maybe they were absent altogether. When this is the part of your story, you may feel as though you don't have permission to grieve. You might tell yourself other people had it worse. You may feel guilty because your parent did make sacrifices. You may have been taught that honoring your parents means never acknowledging how their decisions affected you. But honoring someone does not require denying the truth. You can appreciate what your parents were able to give while grieving what they could not. You can love them and still acknowledge that something important was missing. Grieving the parent you needed is not necessarily about rejecting the parent you had. It is about making space for the younger version of you who needed to be noticed, comforted, guided, protected, and reassured. Perhaps you needed someone to say, "I see how hard this is for you. You don't have to do or carry this alone. Your feelings matter. I will protect you. I am proud of who you are." When those words never came, you may have spent years trying to earn them. You may keep seeking approval from emotionally unavailable people, hoping someone will finally give you what you needed as a child. But healing asks us to stop returning to an empty well and expecting it to provide water. Psalms 27:10 says, "Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me." God does not shame you for recognizing what was missing. He meets you in that absence. He also does not ask you to pretend He simply replaces every human relationship. We were created to experience safe, nurturing relationships with people. God's healing may therefore include spiritual community, counseling mentors, healthy friendships, or family relationships that demonstrate the care you should have received. Grief may come in waves on birthdays, holidays, during major accomplishments, or when you start being a parent yourself. When it comes, let it speak. Grief is not ingratitude. Tears are not dishonor. Acknowledging what you needed is not weakness. Here's the perspective shift for today. I can honor what my parents gave while grieving what they were unable to provide. So take a moment. Ask yourself some questions. What did you need most from your parents that you did not constantly receive? What would it look like to offer compassion to the part of you that still carries that need? Let me pray for you. God, meet us in the grief of what should have been. Help us acknowledge our losses without shame, denial, or condemnation. Give us compassion for our younger selves and wisdom concerning our relationships today. Lead us towards safe people who reflect your patience, protection, and care. Help us receive the love we once believed we would never have had. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. All right, friends, until next time, I'm Angelina, your life coach, sending you much love, much peace, many blessings.